Hey guys, how's it going? XLamFox here. Today I wanted to tell you guys how to farm Zariman rep most effectively, or how to get the pieces for the items that you need for trade-ins. The Zariman rep was a little bit confusing for me, so I figured I'd make a video. This one's a little bit longer because the missions do take a long time. But if you come to this girl via fast travel, you can trade her for these Void Plume Crest, Down, Pinion. They all have different names, but they're tier 1 through 5. You can trade these. Sometimes they have good trade-ins, sometimes they have bad trade-ins, but I usually don't trade the ones that require Entrati Lanthorns because I've had some trouble finding the Entrati Lanthorns. If you do need Entrati Lanthorns for your rank up, you can get those from bounties, but for the most part, I usually just turn in these Void Plume Quills or other Void Plume items, and those will get you to the standing cap that you need so that you actually can rank up. Once you're maxed out on the standing, to actually rank up, you need to turn in 10 of the correct tier. So if you're on tier 1, you're going to need to turn in 10 downs. If you're on tier 2, you're going to need to turn in 10 plumes or crests. I'm not sure. They could have done better on the naming for this. But you'll see right here there's a rank up button, and you turn in 10 for the current rank that you're on. And as the ranks go a little bit higher, you also have to turn in Entrati Lanthorns and some other stuff. If you need to farm Entrati Lanthorns, or if you want to just farm the Void Plumes through bounties, that's perfectly fine. You get some bonus stuff, and they do have really good Entrati Lanthorn drops. Not so great on the Void Plume drops. So what I do for the Void Plume farming is I just go into standard capture missions. If you prefer to do bounties, that's perfectly fine. I don't think it gives you any rep. I think it just gives you the rewards, but if you need the rewards, it's okay to do the bounties, because essentially you're doing the same thing that I'm going to be doing in the bounties. You're just doing a bounty on top of it. But basically what I'm doing is I'm coming in as Limbo. Most people are familiar with like a crate break Limbo. If you're not, you can check out a build. Just look up like a wide range Limbo build. And what you do is you just use Cataclysm. And as soon as the map breaks, you'll see all the little tiles break, and anything that doesn't light up, you have to like watch the map, I guess. But as soon as you use Cataclysm, you'll see the boxes break. And anything that doesn't break is going to be one of those Void Plume Quills. So you can see here on the left-hand side, it looked like it for a second. It looked like something didn't break, but unfortunately that was nothing. But you'll find these quills all over the map. They're pretty easy to find if you have a maxed loot radar and just a maxed limbo width on the Cataclysm. Usually you can cover so much of the map with the breaks that it should be pretty easy to find these, because they'll be the only thing that's not auto picked up. The other thing that you're looking for in these missions is you're looking for the Void Angels. Usually these Void Angels spawn in the large center rooms. So usually you check the first room, and if it's not in the first room, you check the second large center room. If it's not there, then you check the third one. All these are a little bit sticky, so they're kind of hard to get around, but usually when you're in these side rooms, you'll usually find either one of these gold things, or you'll find one of the plumes that you're looking for. The Void Angel is in the center room on this one. I go past it a couple times, and I see it right here, I think, but I'm still exploring, and my teammates are still exploring too. So we're just going around the map, but we're going to come back to it in a second, because the Void Plume Angels, or the Void Angels, they drop Pinions, which is the highest rank. So I think what you can pick up off the ground is the first 3 ranks, which is like Down, Crest, and Vein. And then I think you have to do bounties or turn in for the 4th rank. And then I think the only way to get the 5th rank is to fight the Void Plume Angels, and that'll give you the Pinions. They're kind of hard to fight, not terrible, but you should bring a pretty strong weapon, and you should probably bring a pretty strong amp. It's a 2-phase fight, very similar to Eidolon hunting, where you deplete a health bar, and then there's an amp phase where you go in, and then you deplete the health bar, and then there's another amp phase. While you're running these missions, you can also kill these special guys if you want to earn focus. So overall, this whole area is very good for like multi-purpose farming. So you'll find people coming in here for all kinds of things. So usually your missions are pretty full. You'll find people coming in for focus, you'll find people coming in just to farm the downs and the crests, and you'll find some people who just want to farm the pinions. And those people will usually go straight to the Void Angel, kill it, and then they'll go straight to extraction. But a lot of people are out just exploring, looking around, trying to pick up as many of these void plumes as they can, which is good. It's good for you because more people exploring the map is better, usually makes things go a little bit faster. That being said, these missions do still take a long time. On average, they take, I don't know, somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how thorough you want to be. If you want to be completely thorough and you want to explore every single corner of the map, it's probably going to take you around 10 minutes. But you do get good rewards for it. You do get more void plumes. The more you explore, the more void plumes you're going to get. So right here, I'm coming back to the Angel. I think I caught a glimpse of it when I was running by. But usually, if you're not well kitted out, or if you're maybe like a newer player, this might be kind of hard for you. You can put a waypoint down, and hopefully your squad will come and help you out. Or I usually run around with weapons where I'm just leveling anyway, so sometimes I have some trouble because I'm not bringing like the best weapon. Right here is a Zariman key, just right on the ground. You can turn those in at the pink/gray stations, and those will give you one of the void plumes or like an Entrati Lanthorn or something like that. It'll give you like one of several based on whatever it feels like. It's kind of just like a vending machine. It feels very Borderlandsy. But what you're doing is you just whittle down the yellow HP bar, and then once they're down on the yellow HP bar, you go into this bubble. And then when you go into the bubble, you go into operator form, and you just shoot them with your amp in operator form. This can be a multi-phase fight. If you get him down to around half, if you do it fast enough, he just goes down. But if you do it a little bit slower, he'll spawn a bunch of glowing balls around him. And those glowing balls will actually make him invincible until you void sling yourself through them. So a little bit difficult. If you got people with good amps, you see this guy's using like 277 with the fire breather one. That one's usually very good. It usually tears through them, the shield part. And then you just beat him. That's it. You delete the yellow, go in, and then this will always drop a pinion, but it also has a chance to drop new arcanes. So it's good to farm it overall. A lot of people will be in here farming these. They'll even come back to it. Even though it's not new content, they'll still come back to it because it still just drops like a lot of unique arcanes. And a lot of people still need to farm the rep to get to like tier 5. And then that's it. You just clear the mission afterwards. So since it's just me clearing the mission and doing about the same stuff, I'm just going to skip to the end. Just for a little show of reference, this is the pink/gray thing that I'm talking about. If you pick up keys, you can insert your keys here, and it gives you usually like a crest or an Entrati Lanthorn or something like that. Here at the end of the mission, you can see I get, 2, 3 of each, and you get the pinion from the boss drop. So overall, not a terrible farm, but you just turn them in to rank up and then get more. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching.